Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Powers Teaches Algebra. I just want to go over a few things when it comes to factoring. There's some special forms, and they're very easy to generate, come up with, derive. That's the word. They're very, very easy to derive. Okay? And so I'm not going to go until maybe I'll show you one. Let's show one. We've seen this one before. This one we call the difference of squares. Here's just ones where we got a plus b squared, a minus b squared. Just got a few different things here. In these three, while it helps to memorize, you don't need to memorize them. I would say they're unnecessary, but very helpful. Okay. Now, the last two, though, I recommend memorizing. Or if you don't have memorized, at least know how to derive them if you need to do these by hand. Okay? And you're not just looking these up. So I'll go over this one with you really quick, and then we'll do some examples. Again, these are very simple. So let's say I took this, and why not just, we'll be really lazy, and just work it out over here on the side. So if I multiplied this out, a times a squared is a cubed. A times negative ab is negative a squared b. A times b squared is ab squared. And then we keep going. We'll multiply b times everything. So a squared b. So we got plus a squared b. Then we got a minus ab squared. I'm running out of room. Figures. Slide that over. Okay. And then we have minus ab squared. The last thing is b times b squared would be plus b cubed. Okay, and then we got to combine like terms and simplify. So we have the a cubed minus a squared b plus a squared b. They cancel out. Minus or plus ab squared minus ab squared. They cancel out. So then it's just plus b cubed. So there you can see that this formula is true. And the others are very easy to show as well. So I'm not going to go through all that. Let's just do some examples where we use them. And I mean, it's really, really easy, really straightforward. I think we've seen the difference of squares before, but we'll just do a couple. So let's do a difference of square. But in this case, and we're going to say factor, for example, we're going to factor. Factor 25x squared minus 9. All right, so I know my special forms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, this has one operation, it has one difference. It's a subtraction. So could it be this? Could it be that? Like, well, let me see. Is the first term something squared? Yes. Is the second term something squared? Yes. All right, then I can totally do this. And the easiest way to do it, if I want to be really, really, if I want to make it easy and give you a kind of a procedure to do it, I'd want to get it in this form. What's my a? What's my b? So, well, what's being squared here? It's 5x. Okay. What's being squared here? It's a 3. And once I know my a, and once I know my b, there we go, then I can just use the formula. If I have this formula memorized, there it is, I have it, I can just write a plus b times a minus b. So 5x plus 3 times 5x minus 3. There we go. And that's it. I'm done. Example 1 finished. All right, let's do another one. Another example, 8x cubed. Okay, it's a big hint there. I got something cubed plus 1. Another hint, 2 terms again, and I got a cube in there, so I'm going to try to use this guy. Can I use that guy? Well, let's get in that form, and I don't see why not. Looks like this is something cubed, and 1 is 1 cubed. Nice thing about 1. So what do we got? We got 2x cubed, because 2 cubed is 8, x cubed is x cubed, plus 1 cubed. So I know my a, I know my b, now I can just plug it in this formula. A is 2x, here's my a right there, and here's my b right there. My b is 1. So I got a plus b first, so 2x plus 1. Then I got my a squared minus ab plus b squared. So a squared, which is 2x squared, minus ab, so minus 2x times 1, plus b squared, so plus 1 squared. There, and I could have maybe done some of that in my head, but just to show you, you don't need to. I just use the formula, and then I can take one more step if I want to be really careful and simplify, rather than do it all in one go. Because a lot of you are probably like, 2x squared, well, I want to just write 4x squared. The reason is because oftentimes we definitely know how to do it, but we make silly mistakes. So this keeps us from doing that, hopefully. And there's my answer, using our formula. And these all have names. Difference of squares. This guy, sum of cubes. This guy, difference of cubes. Sorry, I said sum. This is a difference of squares, not sum of squares. Difference of squares. And then these you don't really, I wouldn't say, I don't know if they got names. I wouldn't worry about them too much because these are just, again, quadratics. They got special forms. There's patterns there that can make your lives a little quicker, but you don't need them. Other methods work just fine. But if you want to memorize those, they will make life a little easier. And that's all I wanted to show you for this video. Until next time, have fun doing math.